Hey everyone, welcome to Superman's Trickshot Tuesday, episode 3. In episode 1, I showed you how to do a trick shot in a regular game. Last week, in episode 2, I recreated a shot from a very famous pool movie. Now we're on to the third Tuesday of the month, and it's instructional time in a series I like to call This series is to pay homage to what got me into trick shots at the very beginning, a VHS tape called Amazing Trick Shots. It featured Steve Miserak, Jimmy Mattia, and Ava Mattia. And in the intro video, Jimmy Mattia calls it Amazing Trick Shots and How to Shoot Them. So that's what this series is. I'm going to teach everybody some classic shots that have been around for a while, how to hit them, how to set them up, and then what I want you to do is tag me on social media with you shooting these same shots. All right, we're gonna start this series off with a classic shot. It's a 4-ball shot, and you need a tapper ball as well, along with the cue ball. So it's a 2-part setup, so we're gonna set up the first part. So you take your first ball, in this case the 11 ball, you're gonna put it on the spot, and you take your second ball, in this case the 9 ball, and you're gonna freeze it onto the 11 ball. And you're gonna make sure that they're lined up dead center into the corner pocket. On a 7-foot and 8-foot, you go into the center of the pocket. On a 9-foot table, you go to the right center just a little bit because of how it throws in the distance. Then take a tapper ball and just lightly tap them to make sure they're touching. Obviously, don't pound it too hard or else you're gonna get yelled at in the pool room. Mine's been pretty much tapped in pretty good. So the reason why we set it up this way, we set up a combination kiss shot. And if you hit the 9 ball head on, these balls split into the corner pockets every single time. So this is why this setup is a building block for a lot of the trick shots we do. So that is part 1 of this setup. All right, so now on to part 2 of the setup for this video. So I'm gonna take the cue ball, and I'm gonna put it out here towards the center of the table, and it's gonna be in a straight line with the 9 ball. And it's gonna be about a half a ball width or so this side of the side pocket. So now it's time to freeze the other balls. So in this case, we got the 1 ball. We're gonna line it straight into the side pocket. Again, give it a nice little tap to make sure they're touching. Again, lightly tap them. I do not want to be responsible for you getting yelled at in a pool room. Cannot blame me for that. Now we're gonna do the same thing with the 3 ball. Bring it to the center of the side pocket. Again, a gentle little tap, make sure they're touching. And the shot's ready to go. So how you hit this, hit the cue ball dead center, no draw, no follow, no side spin. And we're gonna aim dead center on the 9 ball, because remember in part 1 of the setup, if you hit the 9 ball full in the face, they split down here. So all 4 balls split into these 4 corner pockets. Gotta hit it pretty good. Looks a little something like this. I can't wait to see some of you try this shot at home. If you have me on Facebook, tag me on Facebook. You can tag me on Instagram and TikTok as Superman Trick Shots. Stay tuned next week as we have our final series of the month, and then we're going to recycle back to the original series on the first Tuesday of the month. So we'll see you next week. I want to say a big thank you to all my sponsors that have helped me throughout the years. Opportunities like this would not have happened without their support. I have links to all of them in the description of this video. Check them out. That concludes the video for this week. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and click the notifications bell. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope to see you in the future, and make sure sometime if you see me at an event, stop by and say hello. Until next week, stay super everyone.